soon here, so I guess I'll do like a little intro so I can highlight it out. But this is Salamancer, and you are watching SalTV competitive Team Fortress 2 with Unf, the demo man, and of course DJC is joining me today to cast a pretty awesome match. It's like the second match of the new season, right?
There's been like a match played at minimum because my team played one. Hey, it might be like third, fourth, we don't know. We are taking over on the middle here. Unf is starting off a bit slow on the rollout, missed some of the serfs. Gonna eat the first to get damage, down to 49 health. He can't actually get the health back here. This is very important on process middle. Doesn't have enough crit heals or a health back, and you can see that his team is playing very passive here as a result. Red team taking aggression on the crates. That is, watch the throne. The bombs are coming in from the I Am Illuminati, and Unf cleaning it up. Gets some nice damage on the Starry. There's two down for I Am Illuminati, and watch the throne are looking in bad position.
Oh, Blueberry Villain did not get the kill on Mr. Slin. Got him down to like 3 or 4 health there, but just not able to finish it off. And that means, of course, the I Am Illuminati will win that mid, right, versus Watch the Throne.
Those are the team names. Cranberry, tagged up as Cran Carry at the moment. I'll probably call him Cranberry a lot more, because like Cran Carry sounds awful. He did stay alive. They will have their Uber, but it looks like they're going to have to use it to defend last. Starry is trying to get into a position to block this point, building off that last few percentage of Uber, but actually I Am Illuminati took so long starting this cap that the sniper is out. Poop dick.
Is that Moonchild?
I forget who that is. It's not Moonchild.
Oh,
Moonchild's
it's
on
not.
the team. He gets a
Oh,
headshot.
right.
That's Flamingo, who is down. Moonchild getting in on Poop Dick now will take down the sniper, but Dennis and Flamingo dead. Blue did not get aggressive quickly enough, and it's going to cost them severely as Moonchild and Unf are down. Both Ubers were exchanged. It's just Trisk and Mr. Slin alive against the 4-man squad of Watch the Throne, moving forward aggressively with their heals. Mela is actually getting very aggressive, gets some stickies on Mr. Slin. Does not do much damage and forces him out through the choke. This will be a recap by Watch the Throne.
That it will. Watch the Throne, of course, looking pretty good. Now, you said you didn't know a lot about this team, right? And this was the old, I guess, kind of a mix-up between the Psyops roster and what was Mela's team last year? Bear Force 1?
Yeah, Bear Force 1. The odd thing is that the I Am Illuminati are actually using the Psyops roster.
Oh.
But Blueberry is a former Psyops player. I'm actually right now looking up who Poop Dick is, because that is Cruz.
We have to know. Ah, okay. This is Cruz.
That makes a lot of sense.
Why is that?
For anyone who knows Cruz, because he just kind of poop dicks all over the forums on Team Fortress TV these days. He's one of those dudes who got really mad that Powa exists as a 250 ping player who's better than all of us who play this game. He makes himself very clear about that, and he's also one of the TF2 naysayers. We'll talk about him a little later when his scout and sniper get into action. Watch the Throne will push this choke, but they're very tentative right now. There is a sticky trap up. The Ubers are even. They're trying to find what looks to be some damage on any class to really get a pick, so it's 6 versus 5. With Dennis the Menace inching towards the sewer right now, this could be the pick they want, but not the pick they deserve, as Dennis just runs away. This is a very hard second point to push here. There's just nowhere that you can actually go to get a pick.
Well, DJC, I saw the laser beams playing a scrim on this, and it seemed like whenever they played against a, gosh, who was it they were playing? Was it Mix-Up? It was like a Mix-Up Pug team. They would always have tag, or I guess it was Don't Trip, right? They would have tag on top of them. Like, no matter what happened, tag would find a way.
I'm just a lowly IM player, but I found that pretty much the best strategy here is hope to God that the enemy medic is holding in a bad position, double bomb the roamer. Looks like that's what Watch the Throne wanted to do, but Blueberry Villain got annihilated. I think there was an air shot too in there at some point. Siggy's are going to get cleared off and choked by the scouts of I Am Illuminati. They're going to want to push through, but there's a lot of spam out. Flamingo's going to get in early. Goes down quickly. That is former Invite player Panic there, alias we'll call him Flamingo for the rest of the match. But let it be known that he was once a great Invite superstar roaming for the reformed Pinball Wizards team. Nearly made the playoffs actually on that team. They had a very good stretch close out the season, but right now, watch the Throne.
Yeah, Red's in. And there they go, popping the Uber right away. They are going to get Slin to counter pop here. Interesting positioning for the red team. They aren't going to have to multi-Uber much at all, but they got to be careful not to lose their scouts over on the choke side of things. Getting the red soldiers, looks like they're moving in, trying to pressure, and I think they've gained a little bit of space here. There goes Unf. He's been taken down, and without the demo man, I think that the I Am Illuminati are going to have to back away in this I Am match.
Interestingly, Mela played last season on Pocket Soldier, was looking to do that this season in Invite Team form, but it's not going to matter because there is action happening. Starry jumps deep into last, takes on Trisk. Heavy will come out from Dennis the Menace to clean him up, but it will not matter. There's too much cap time at the start of that by Poop Dick, aka Cruz. And it'll be a quick round for Watch the Throne. But back to the point, Mela pocketed last season. His best buddy, the only man in the world he wants to pocket for, Think, is not medicing for this team, so he's made the switch to demo, and he's been pretty good at it. He can hold his own against Unf, as you have seen so far.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him doing really well here. Now, I also want to say I'm glad to see Slyn doing decently well, but right now we're going to watch this mid-fight here as Blueberry Villain tries to get around behind. He may get stuck in this little choke point. He's got to be careful about the positioning right here, but at the very least he gives him a little bit of pressure. Dennis taken down very quickly, and once again the I Am Illuminati actually not in as good of a position this mid as they were in the last one. They've gotten a couple nice kills. They kept their medic alive, and Moonchild was in behind, so they... Oh, I thought they could take advantage of that. Now it's too late. What is Flamingo doing here?
It's a very aggressive play. Flamingo, in his time as roamer, has been probably the most quick to get aggressive roamer I've ever seen. Like, he is in the second he gets to middle. He doesn't wait for anything. He just double jumps on whoever's head he can find. And that was another aggressive play there. I think he was expecting more damage out of Moonchild's play, but backed off as soon as he realized what the situation was. We will once again see this bit of a stalemate here at the choke. Mela's peeking very aggressively, gets juggled a bit, down to 70 health, but his scout comes in to support him. That might have earned sewer control here for Watch the Throne. They might be able to make a play out of the sewer, but looks like Trisk is peeking on choke. Just tentative play from everyone here. There is a sniper up in the form of Moonchild.
Yes, there is. And Moonchild, of course, known for being an absolutely incredible sniper, right? Or at least pretty good.
I really couldn't tell you. I think so. He's a Hawaiian dude who plays on high ping, and everyone hates playing against him because of the ping. So I would assume so. I mean, I've never heard anyone complain about playing against a high ping player who was bad at sniper.
Yeah, he did just do 150 damage to Mela. Didn't quite get the kill. Wishes for that headshot. Killing a demo man through these chokes has got to be really useful. You know, there's no more stickies around the choke points, so you can just push wherever you want. But Moonchild not hitting these headshots just yet, and that's going to mean things are a little bit slow here on process.
Yeah, it tends to go pretty slowly at this point. A lot of teams don't have a real grasp on how to push this. You can see Blueberry going for another double bomb. Actually hit an air shot onto Dennis the Menace there, but couldn't finish him off. So with Blueberry down, kills probably should come for I Am Illuminati, and they should push through. They do have that sniper, though, so it could curtail their efforts a bit. Slyn is giving buffs at choke right now. Trisk is peeking, but they still don't want to push this. They know that having one scout hurts them a lot, because this map has so many routes
headshot on Starry.
That could be the opening they were looking for. Scouts don't matter if you can actually just headshot everyone and kill them and deny any chance of fighting. Mela's down, no demo man. That is an instant push for I Am Illuminati. They're pushing heals on a Moonchild right now. Problem is, 5 players just went through the choke. I don't think sewer was covered at all. Watch the Throne couldn't get a backup going on here. Uber's not forced out yet. Slyn did go down to about 90. In fact, Watch the Throne going to drop everybody as Starry and Blueberry Villain are both dead. They have no heavy classes up. It's just 2 scouts fighting off the Uber of I Am Illuminati. The Force did at least come out.
Yeah, that was just not a good exchange for Watch the Throne, losing too many people there after the demo was down. And was there any way for them to get their medic out? Because I really think they just should not have engaged with that Uber. Right now, of course, Unf is dealing some damage to a scout here. Scout trying to put some pressure on, but Watts is dead. And so it's going to be I Am Illuminati pushing on to the second point. No problem taking it either. And Moonchild's been doing a decent amount of work for them.
Yeah, pretty much. He won them that push there. But as to the question you asked, the meta getting out there, it was the situation where they lost their demo. They thought they could use their Uber to hold forward, and they just ended up dropping 2 soldiers in the play. They had an idea in mind. They just failed to execute it properly. Another heavy is going to come out.
I was watching Mela do some dancing in front of Moonchild. Of course, he's doing that to change his head hitbox so that it's harder to hit it, and it worked. Moonchild was not able to get that headshot off, but it's just funny to watch him do like these twirls in midair, like he's practicing his ballet. Moonchild, of course, still going to look for the shots here. He does spot his enemy sniper, but now we've got a sniper battle going on here with Cruz versus Moonchild, and Cruz was he the one? Well, no, you said he was after Powa. He probably didn't hate on Moonchild too much, right?
I don't even remember when Moonchild was around. That was a while back. He was on the Mighty Ducks and Invite for a brief period, but he got cut apparently for some reported attitude issues. But he is going to peak here on the far right. He has found a home for himself in IM. He's been on a few teams now. Impressed a bit last season on PsyOps. We actually stole PsyOps' demo as their demise here. This is pretty much like many of the PsyOps players together on 2 teams, minus Dewatna. I think he's actually maybe the only one missing.
That just might be true, yeah.
It's Dewatna and Charisse are missing from this match.
That's right. Is Charisse still on this roster?
I wish I knew.
Ooh, okay. Moonchild, finally gets a shot off on Cruz. He's looking for the med. Not able to get that one just yet, but that's 6 versus 5. Do they push on this? Looks like they're thinking about it.
They want to, but there's a heavy and a sentry. It wouldn't matter if they drop Trisk on the initial entry push. But look at this. Watch the Throne are walking away from the point. They're going to get picks, but cap time did go on their forces the Uber back to point. If they had pushed a little more as a group, as a single unit, they might have been able to clean up the rest of the players here. There's a soldier onto the demo right now, unforced to back off on very low life. Slyn is out as well through the computer room. Cap started here by Watch the Throne, and this is one of the hardest hardest last points in the game to push. My mouth is awful.
No, you're
even
right.
Without heavy
It's
and
incredibly
sentry.
hard, yeah.
And
Just
they
because,
had
what is it? There's just so much space in there that you can kite those enemy Ubers all day long. It's really tough to get that.
no matter where you push into this last from, you have a lot of room to go, but there's a demo fight going on. Choke Unf has a lot of stickies on the ground, takes Melee down to 120, but not anymore. Melee has good support from his team, and it's harder to shoot into 2 than it is to shoot into mid here. Unf is so aggressive, though. He is known for this, just holding forward down at all times. Eats a lot of damage, but puts out a ton onto Watts and Mela there. I Am Illuminati could maybe have pushed up with that damage, but again, they're running the full-time sniper now, which is incredibly viable on this map. There is so much room.
Oh, yeah.
The angles are so huge. You can do so much here. It's kind of ridiculous.
The thing is, I don't see that happening too much in Invite, you know? The only times I've ever seen Sniper on Invite is like when Ruin would do the hiding in forward spawn and getting headshots on people in the sewers. But other than that, you don't seem to see a lot of Invite snipers in this map. Why is that?
I will point out quickly that Poop Dick is on Spy, so you may want to get your camera on him
yes,
for the big play.
we're on it. We're on it.
But the primary issue is that having a sniper is nice, but having a scout is so much better because he's more mobile, he can cover the flank. Mobility is key in TF2, and when you're a top team...
Oh, Cruz.
Oh, he just got spotted out. Yeah, when you're a top team and you can work as a unit, having a second scout will always be better than having that sniper. But this death will give I Am Illuminati a great chance to push here. Unf doing the initial damage, spamming up that tower. Nice air pipe goes off there accidentally as the soldiers rocket jumped into it. That was Trisk. Both Ubers going to be exchanged here. Not really much damage coming from the Ubers, and it's going to be hard for Watch the Throne to push back out on this. They are onto the scout. Actually, that was their scout going down. Watts and Poop Dick dead. Starry down as well. Flamingo is dead, so that's a 3-for-1 trade. Very well played by I Am Illuminati. No health on Crankery as well. He goes down to Trisk. Oh, Mela with the clutch play. Takes down Dennis the Menace and Trisk. Cap started, though, Sniper and Medic on it. Unf actually wants to push to last, but there's already a sticky trap up. Mela wisely predicting the movements of the former Invite demo man.
Yeah, Mela seems like he's got to work it out for him, but he's doing a decent job here as a demo. He's really got his eye on where the enemies are coming in. Didn't quite hit that cabinet the first time, and now Moonchild getting a headshot on Starry. So Watch the Throne do about this? Are they going to hold forward more? Are they going to get their own sniper? Looks like it's their own sniper.
You sit in a position where he can't get you, which is where Cranberry is right now up top. Except he's kind of peeking a little too aggressively. They have their heavy, they have their sentry up. There aren't many sightlines that can shoot that sentry, and if you have coverage on them, it's impossible to get to it. Moonchild right now is trying to peek through what I would call the middle area. He's actually rotating to the mid-left right now. But they're spamming every entrance well. Moonchild's going to have to peek so far forward to get a shot here, and he does just that. But it instantly switches back, but it looks like the Uber is up, and they do want to come. They pop so early, though. Unf dropped on the Uber, sticky trap, not spotted out by anybody, and that sentry is going to do a ton of work. Gets taken down, but it denied that soldier so much. No Uber yet for Watch the Throne, but they get 2 nice picks onto the Pocket and Demo. And there's low health on Dennis the Menace as well, so that is 3 down, and their stout defense with every turtle clash you can imagine worked out very well. Uber about to come up, and they will re-push this point with no health on Mr. Slender. Actually goes down to Cruz there in the flank.
Yeah, what happens? Because it looks like this has happened twice now with these pushes just failing.
Oh man, it's just so hard to get in here. You can't Uber that early and expect anything to happen from it. You have to get to point quickly with once your Uber comes in, you have to send a scout there. You can't pop early because it means there's so little time for you to actually do anything with it because you have to spend so much of it running forward. You have to somehow spam down the sniper and get in deep before you pop, and it's just not happening right now. The Uber's actually going to get forced on middle here. A soldier bombed in, that was Trisk, got Cran carry to pop, very well played by him. But it won't be that big of an advantage, and with Trisk down, they might want to push this, do Watch the Throne. Flamingo's trying to get back to his medic right now. Watch the Throne getting their heals up, trying to spot their combo out right now, see if they're getting aggressive, but they're not. They're just sitting on middle. They're content to hold the middle here, being up 1 round to nothing, and still trying to get a feel for this map, it seems.
Yeah, this one, I mean, they've had some opportunities to scrim, but of course, this is the first of the season. Some of these guys, it's relatively new playing with each other, so, plus they're, despite these narrow choke points, there's 3 routes you can take in between these rooms, so I wonder if the roamers shouldn't be just a little bit more mobile and trying to make these routes work better.
The way I see this map so far is that your roamer matters so little. Like, he can get nice picks inside the computer room in the sewer, but you can watch them without him. You may as well sacrifice him if you're in this situation, if you're starting the show.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter if you hit a headshot on the enemy sniper, though. Poop Dick down to 10 HP. Moonchild winning the sniper duels so far this game, but it's not going to be anything they can push off of. There's a soldier so aggressive. Flamingo up into middle, getting those rockets out onto Watts. Again, no aggression here. The heals are stacked onto the combo for Watch the Throne, and I Am Illuminati know it. They can't get in on that.
Demo aggression. A nice air pipe there coming from Mela. But is it going to be enough? Moonchild actually gets taken down in that exchange, and that might be what they need to push forward. Of course, Watch the Throne want to take this. They're pushing into the combo right now. Who is going to blink first? Looks like it's going to be the red team popping that Uber right away. They want to get in and force Uber quickly out of Slin, and they have done just that. Problem is, Starry gets caught out, and Watts is down as well. So this push, I think, is dying, DJC.
Blueberry Villain also went in late to try and make some kind of play, but got picked off. It's just Mela and Cranberry alive. Mela's on point. Cranberry's running away through the computer room. There's a scout hot on his pursuit. Ubersoft swing comes out, but Dennis the Menace will finish that kill off down to 22 HP. Flamingo is dead, but that's a very good trade with Mela here. The Demo Man is so important to defend this second point, and that's really where Watch the Throne's eyes have shifted to. They need to defend the Spire, and they need to find a way how, but with no demo to spam upwards onto that Spire, it's just not going to happen. I Am Illuminati already pushing in through the choke, Slin dodging some spam as he comes in. Unf is pushing very aggressively on the ground, but there's a spy play! Spy play is happening right now! Mr. Slin has the Uber side out, the revolver has come out as well. Slin down to 65. Actually got a hit or two off of that. He's up to 90%.
Oh, wow.
This is going to be a very quick push here.
Mr. Slin, 37 health. He took another hit there from Blueberry Villain, I think. But that's going to mean a huge Uber advantage and a player advantage pushing into last. Slin has done it again. It seems like he just goes to the brink of death so often and somehow manages to avoid it. We are going to see them pushing in, I would think, pretty darn soon here. Here they go, just avoiding a little bit of spam, waiting for their opponent to be out of pills for a second. And now the Uber's in. They want to take down this heavy if they possibly can. Good focus fire, but not quite able to kill him. He's at 52 health now. There he goes. But the rest of the red team actually getting healed up after having a very low health. And of course, I Am Illuminati, they want to get this cap. They should be able to. Getting a bunch of kills now. It's just Cranberry left alive. He's not going to be able to stop this. That brings us to 1-1. What a push.
And I actually did get to see that push because I was explaining to someone on Steam how much I hate the fact that there's a player called Poop Dick in this game.
Oh, these things happen. I'm not too worried about it.
You've done it a lot. You're used to it.
Hey, kids will be kids.
Yeah, I think Cruz is in his 20s, so not so much a kid anymore.
I'm still a kid.
We will take over another mid-fight here. Very aggressive positioning from I Am Illuminati so far. Unf will take the initial stickies. The quick aggression out of panic once again, though. He's already dead fighting the roamer. Mela's down too, though. No demo for Watch the Throne. This is a fair trade so far, but the health is just so bad on Watch the Throne. I Am Illuminati clustering up very well, playing the blob. It's just Poop Dick and Watts alive.
Well, and of course,
my voice, Poop Dick actually gets destroyed by Moonchild. Watts will trade with a scout, but Moonchild with his second kill. Mela is up. Interesting to see if he tries to spam this. He's making a very aggressive jump out of last right now. He's going to peek on the upper balcony area, but wisely backs off as soon as he sees the overhealed Demo Man popping in.
Now this is looking really good right now for the I Am Illuminati. They're getting their forward spawns and ready to push into last. Poop Dick, of course, ready to poop on somebody's head with that sniper rifle. But we'll see if it actually happens. He's only gotten 1 or 2 headshots all game with that thing.
Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought and my ability to listen. The Uber is up. I'm so sorry, Sal.
No, it's coming in. You're absolutely right.
Popping the Uber, moving up top right now. Soldier aggressive up top, trying to lock them in. Unfortunately, everyone on the flank is dying. Dennis down to the heavy and Moonchild taking him out of the sniper. Mr. Slin actually throwing the Uber sauce out onto Poop Dick. Taking the sniper down and escaping. Keeps himself at 35% Uber. Very well played by him. They will not be able to defend this with Uber, but they should get their Uber soon after the repush comes. Watch the Throne moving out right now. Watts switching back to Scout. They know they need the capping power. Cranberry's moving in. The Soldier Bomb, he pops so early. Didn't want to take any damage. Didn't want to risk anything. But Flamingo is in behind now. Takes down Watts. So there are no scouts in this fight currently for Watch the Throne. And if I Am Illuminati want to contest this, they should have a very easy time.
Here comes Unf. He wants to do just that. But the Scout actually does get there just in time. It is Poop Dick going on a huge spree right now. And I would say that he is starting to poop on some Vicks here. He's down to like 30 health, and I can tell. You're just like, come on, do I have to say this name? Yes. Yes, you do.
I don't mind saying it too much. There's been significantly worse names in this game.
Yes, there have.
Racially charged name. We will see that Moonchild is going to get the forward spawn here as I am in one. Actually, they're going to contest with their very aggressive
well,
play
no,
with
that
just
was.
two of them.
I'll tell you what happened because Cruz Poop Dick got on top of them and forced an Uber. He has just been all over the place.
Poop Dick everywhere, all over every point of this match. Triska's going to go down, trading for Starry in the end. I Am Illuminati do hold control of this middle and force Watch the Throne back. 75% Uber up for Cran Carry and only 40 for Mr. Slyn, so Watch the Throne could contest this if they can hold out long enough. They're at 95, they're going to get this. It just depends on who's there. If they have anyone that can jump to the cap. Mr. Slyn actually in a very unsafe position right there.
They're going to bring out both Scouts and maybe Melee here. The Scout's going to jump on and try to stop this Melee, just laying some stickies on the point right now. And the Scouts, can they actually chase anybody down? Looks like they're not getting any damage done with this Uber at all. It was just positioning.
It does. There is some damage coming out that's going to lead to a bit of a trade there at the end where the flanks lose a player each. Right now, Mr. Slyn actually eats a huge pill, though, down to 50 health. Has to pop coming into the choke. Mela's down, though, and maybe not the best trade. They could have backed out and maybe recontested it, especially not with Cranberry going down at the end of the fight.
Oh.
That pipe, that roller, whatever it was from Onf, and you can see they're already moving to last
Yeah,
cell.
they are. That's the call. They're just like, okay, well, they're all dead. Why don't we just, end this round? And suddenly the Illuminati are looking like maybe the secrets they have learned are helping after all. No, maybe. Illuminati.
I don't think there is an I Am Illuminati to learn secrets from. Is that my answer?
Oh man! But of course, the joke there being, of course, that the Invite Illuminati are always trying to, what is it? Just trying to keep everybody else out of their inner elite circle.
That's the accusation generally made, yeah.
Okay. All in good fun, of course. That the I Am Illuminati naming themselves that. But Mela looks like he's laying down the sticks once again and decides to pull one of the stickies towards himself there. Not the world's greatest sticky bomb decision, but didn't seem to hurt that much. Flamingo gets taken out by Cruz, who's still on fire right now. Moonchild, though, going for some big kills as well. It's just that I can't tell which team is going to win this. Cruz still doing some amazing damage output here.
It's just Poop Dick and Watts versus Dennis the Menace right now. Dennis actually juking very well, takes down one. Poop Dick's dead. 54 HP versus 82. The pistol is out for Watts. Dennis going to the health pack, though, has control of it up to 67 versus 52. But Watts is going to get this mid health back. And we get to see a 6 scattergun shot versus 6 scattergun fight. Dennis actually turns his back down to 20, the greatest 1v2 of all time. Down to 10 for Watts. Dennis. Support comes in. Dennis the Menace actually pretty much soloed both scouts there. That should give them the cap. It doesn't look like anyone's going to come in to contest for Watch the Throne, but I am completely wrong. Starry is so aggressive. Goes for the Glory air shot, but Moonchild's going to take the point, and then Starry's in. Look for the recap here from Watch the Throne. They do have a nice advantage, and a pick on Onf. What the hell was he doing there?
A lot of things, but apparently playing TF2 was not one of them, as he is going to be respawning for a while. Watch the Throne, and they got to get Starry back up here, and they're losing players. They are bleeding a lot of health, actually. Starry might be in a lot of trouble here. Nobody able to quite finish him off, but there's already 2 down, and I think the I Am Illuminati want to continue the streak. They've got Mr. Slyn pushing forward, and DJC, I'm thinking things are looking pretty good for him right now.
Cranberry was very close to Uber there, but Trisk's aggressive bomb forced him to a bad position, let Flamingo come in and clean him up. Starry also going down, so we have the heavy come up instantly for Wasp. We have a soldier and a demo and a scout, but the Uber is up for I Am Illuminati here. Gotta put my camera on Mr. Slyn and see where he's gonna go with this. He has a soldier and a scout with him. Very early pop once again, though. They do some initial damage to one player, but it's not gonna be enough. They will take Blueberry down, but at what cost here is they have lost they have no cap time, but they're getting such good position, and Watch the Throne just kind of ran.
Oh my!
But the cleanup is coming. Watch the heavy doing too much damage. Mela's dead, but everyone's still alive. Otherwise, Poop to come in to clean a moonshot.
Normally you don't see me go on heavy cam too often because it's just a heavy, but he wrecked people. Trisk trying to save some face here and make sure his team doesn't lose that point, but it is not going to matter. He is going to have to get out of here. And the rest of his team in full retreat, tail between their legs, as the Invite Illuminati, I'm sorry, the I Am Illuminati, intermediate. Not doing so hot.
You can see the issue when you pop so early. They got damage onto one player, but nobody else was in a position to take damage. By the time that they were in a the I Am Illuminati were like at a place where they could walk forward into the combo, they had one demo and one scout with them, and the Uber just expired, so they were free to tank up all those beautiful, expensive bullets from the heavy. We do see some aggression coming into mid here from Watch the Throne there. Uber is up. Mr. Slin is very close, though. The bomb comes in from Flamingo. Cleaned up, but he will get the force. A bit of a bad force out of Cranberry. Everyone had good health. Mr. Slin going to counter pop. Not sure if the Uber advantage is going to matter too much here for I Am Illuminati. The fight is going on to the point. Everyone's scattering very well for Watch the Throne. Look at this aggressive scout play from Dennis the Menace. Starry going to dome himself on the other side of the map, and the health is so bad for I Am Illuminati right now. Anf and Trisk, the only ones with health. Scouts have to fend for themselves. Mr. Slin down to 26 here. The Soldier Bomb comes in. Mr. Slin just not in a position to take damage right now. Played very smartly back on the rock.
Yeah, this is
a very
looking
long fight.
It is. These fights do tend to go pretty long here on Process, unless you're looking at the top invite matches where those tend to get decided pretty quickly. But it's such a huge map with so much open space, and yet there's still just a little bit of geography you can hide behind. That I'm pretty sure that is the main reason you see these fights go on. People can just kite each other forever.
There's so much room to maneuver that if you play it smartly, you can just get back instantly. As soon as you see that counter Uber come in, you can go to the height, you can go into the sewers, you can hide behind various shuttered doors. There's so many places. Look at Unf, though. He is in so deep and made him fell to his death on top of Unf's head.
Punished. That is not going to work for Unf, but yeah, you're right. Mela, of course, down as well. Just not going to matter too much. In fact, both demos, funnily enough, are down. Cranberry has to pop the Uber, though, and that's going to hurt Watch considerably. They're going to have a very bad Uber situation after this. Cranberry still on top of the point. I don't think I like his position. He's going to have to get out of there real fast. Trisk will be taken out in the meantime. And Watch the Throne now sending Blueberry Villain to try and finish off Flamingo. They've already lost 2 players here, but, I mean, it's all down to, oh my god, what can he do? He kills Slin, and I think I'm going to crash.
You're gonna crash? That's fantastic.
Oh my.
Watts takes down Moonshot. Are you actually crashed?
Yes, I crashed.
Yes, I can do the radio cast.
Do it!
Watts is in on it. Dennis the Menace. He is dead. Right now it's Watts and Starry alive on second point. Trisk and UNF are the only players alive for I Am Illuminati, so it looks like they're going to lose mid here, but Unf has a nice sticky trap that will take down Watts. Aggression coming into mid was shut down very well there. I Am Illuminati do have their medic up, but Watch the Throne have a bit better heals, but they're also going to pull out the sniper from Poop Dick. He's going to look to do exactly that all over some medic faces here. Right now, Watch the Throne just holding at their own choke. I Am Illuminati have control of middle. And please tell me when you are back in the game, Sal. The Uber advantage is about 10% in favor of Watch the Throne. And the player advantage goes to Poop Dick because he has shot UNF in the face and killed him. Watch the Throne trying to push here, but there's a clever hiding spot over the soldier. Flamingo onto the medic. It's one nice rocket. Switches to the demo, though. Cranberry will get cleaned up by Dennis the Menace. Flamingo and Dennis will die for that, but there is no Uber. I think they might have actually been running Kritzkrieg there. Mr. Slin has 80% backing out to his yard. The cap has been started by Watch the Throne. But I Am Illuminati should be able to retake this in short order with their full Uber advantage, Salamancer. You back in?
I'm almost there, almost there. And so tell you what, no, I'm getting in right now. What is the score at? Is it still 2-1?
It's 2-1 I Am Illuminati. No rounds changed hands.
And we are in. I just realized my volume is off, though.
That's good. I'll continue going on. The Uber has been popped. The retake attempt by I Am Illuminati. They will get Blueberry Villain, but nice backing up here from Watch the Throne, but they really have no Uber advantage here. Moonchild is going to run into some pipe. Oh, big headshot.
Oh, and Flamingo in behind, though. He's going to definitely take down this med. Oh, no, the one rocket that he did not have loaded, Cranberry, actually gets away with like 21 health. Oh, my God.
So unfortunately for Watch the Throne, this is a 3v3 situation. Their spawns come late, so they can't really contest this. Could try for what would be an insanely aggressive repush here. Melo wants to do it. He's aggressive in the middle, but he's just throwing pipes around. Not going to go for the sticky. He's not going to go for the actual damage. So this will be some tentative play here. And we're going to see an even Uber situation. Looks like Watch the Throne actually building a bit better because they were behind on Uber and then swung ahead. But now they're behind again. Okay, well, that was 10 seconds of words I just wasted completely.
Yeah, oh, but Mr. Slin down. Absolutely. Cruz, of course, getting that kill. You sound a little like a frat bro. I just said bro twice, unironically. Alright, anyway, I guess your silence is the disapproval that I need. As Watch the Throne trying to get in through this this sewer choke point. They're wasting most of their Uber just taking a position, but you know they got the kill on Trisk, and all of a sudden, oh no, it's not going to work. Starry down to Moonchild, they need to back out.
Is jumping to block this back cab, though, forces the soldier off a point. The combo and sniper arrive. Dennis the Medic going for the play on the medic right now. Melee is flailing pipes wildly, but Cranberry is dead. That's a huge pick there.
In the hands of a different demo man, would Cranberry still have died to Dennis?
Yes, and especially Poop Dick and Watts would have died to Moonchild because he just hit 2 really good headshots.
Oh,
take down
no.
the sniper, and Scout Moonchild now 1v1ing the soldier with his SMG. Will trade with him at close range. Surprisingly good trade for a sniper, oddly enough.
Well, yeah, funny, the rest of Moonchild's team there, the I Am Illuminati, just kind of backed off, and they were like, yeah, you can take him. Come on, Moonchild, you do it.
He headshot the scout and the sniper. Why don't you just do more? I mean,
Put the team on our back, Moonchild.
I got, like, arthritis. I got RSI, dude. I'm not touching my mouse. I gotta have a break right now.
Well, we've got Trisk and the rest of his team wanting to push in. They've got the Uber. Once again, they're doing what you said. They popped it early, so they're going to need to focus players real fast here. They take down Starry. Can they get anybody else? Looks like they killed Poop Dick. And, oh my god, they've gotten so many kills. This is a great Uber for them. It's just a med heavy. And, oh!
Halftime.